Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in the world you might happen to be. My name is Ghost Dog, and we're not done yet. Unfortunately, we have issues that need to be taken care of ASAP. To the point that if my daughter's electrical assistance doesn't come through, our power will be shut off Monday. We are all, and good night. Good to see you, Miss Maria. Yeah, we are still having issues, and we've been having it for about a week now, and we just can't figure it out. After looking at everything, watching a bunch of videos, doing a bunch of researching, asking questions just about everywhere, it comes down to a couple things. What is the problem? Let me back up. The problem is we got a fully charged battery. I mean, 100% charged up, so it isn't the battery. It's from the battery to the fuse box is we're having issues. For some reason, there's no power to the fuse box. I could barely read that, but that's cool. That's awesome. But yeah, we can't get any power from the fuse box. And the bad thing is, I can't even tell if the power's even getting to the fuse box, much less something about the fuse box. Why would you ask? Well, my daughter bought me a multimeter here about a year ago. It is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found anywhere. And without it, I can't tell what's hot and what's not. We've tore apart the fuse box, all the connections a couple times, cleaned them up, wire brushed them, sprayed them down with electric cleaner, spray cleaners, cleaned all the tabs, and still no power. See, when you connect the batteries, once you got the fuse box put back together and everything, the dome light should come on. And the dome light is not coming on. You turn the key, there's no instrument lights. There's no power coming from the fuse box. If you see the fuse box that I'm looking at right now, it has got all types of different fuses. And quite honestly, I don't know if one, two, or what needs to be replaced. Now the blade fuses, those are easy. You just pull them out, look at them, and if they're working, they're working. But I can't test them. You take out the little blocks, the circuit blocks, the fuse buses, and I can't test them because I can't find my multimeter. Another thing I'm still kind of confused on: does the power go to the fuse box first and then to the starter, or does the power from the battery go straight to the starter and then to the fuse box? I don't know. I can't get a simple answer. If it does go to the starter and then to the fuse box, basically means we need a new starter. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I definitely need a new multimeter because I simply can't test anything. And it will cost hundreds of dollars to have a professional come out to do the same thing I can do. And then, gonna need extra money for fusies, fuse buses, whatever. I figured it out and it's roughly $300. We got to get this money fast and dirty. The car's basically ready to go. The car literally is ready to go. Got everything put together except for the rack and pinion, which will only take about 15 minutes. It's two bolts, that's it. But otherwise, it's ready to go. Everything's been put together. But we can't get power to the car. Get the car powered up. And we need the car. We needed a car weeks ago. And it's finally hit us. It has finally hit us to the point we don't know what else to do. Sage found out today, or yesterday, that if she doesn't get some money to pay off some of the electric bill, our power is going to be shut off. That means no lights. Anything that has power is going to be shut off. No stoves, no microwaves, no refrigerators. All the food in the refrigerator is going to spoil. We're how am I going to get to the scrapyard? See, we have no vehicle. If we had a vehicle, we'd be door dashing. And the nearest scrapyard, honestly, is about 20 miles from here. And plus, you got to have money to buy the parts, even from a scrapyard. We have no money. We've been out of money for weeks. The reason you haven't seen me up here for a good while is because we absolutely try to stay away from this. But when my daughter got that message about the power, it's one thing if the internet goes down, okay, so we don't have internet. If the heat goes out, it's summer. Well, it's warm enough, we don't need heat. But we definitely need power in the house. So we got to get the car running. We have no choice. And to do it, I have to get these items. I have to raise this money. So if you know anybody out there that can help a family out that's been fucking down for 4 months, been struggling for 4 freaking months, please get the word out. For the love of God, please get the word out. I have my PayPal and I have my Cash App there. Anything will help. Anything. And what's weird is I keep my multimeter, I keep my test light. I have 2 different test lights. I got the big one, which is about 10 inches long, and then I got a small one that's about 4 or 5 inches long. And they're for testing, car energy. And my multimeter was on the deck too, and I can't find any of them. They're all gone. We searched that garage up and down, had 4 different people searching that garage. We basically looked all over the frickin' house. It's gone. And like I said, without it, I can't test anything. I know there's juice coming out of the battery. I just can't trace it. I can't follow the power line to see where it's going from the battery because I have no way of testing it. If I could get the money raised in the next 24 hours, I can get everything I need right from the auto zone right down the street, and we could have the car running, and we could be working. And try to get some money on the frickin' electric bill. We're in trouble, and we are in big fucking trouble. As I said in my post on my Twitter, I will be doing this fundraising, and at this point, I really don't care. I apologize that I'm doing it, but I don't care if you guys bitch, moan, whatever. We need to raise this money, and we need to raise it now. Three times we went out there, tried to find the power, and try to get the battery hooked up. Took it to the AutoZone. Took a week before I could get the battery back. Fully charged, and they even said it's a good battery. So there's nothing wrong with the battery. Connection's good on the battery, so it ain't that. We are just not getting any power to the fuse box or to the starter. And that's another question. I need a mechanic to tell me, where's the first place it goes to from the battery? Right from the battery, where does it go first? Does it go to the fuse boxes, or does it go straight to the starter, then to the fuse box? I don't know. All I know is we got to get these parts. And the reason I got the starter on there, it's not so much as if it's going to the starter and it's not going past the starter, it's the solenoid on the starter. When I was screwing in, one of the studs did move. But when I tightened everything up, it was rock solid. So I don't know if that's the issue right there. And that means a new starter period. That's almost $200 right there. So yeah, and the reason I'm up this late at night is because I have been sleeping really, really badly the last couple of weeks. I lay there. I'm tired as hell, but I'll just lay there and I can't sleep. I usually don't get to sleep till almost like 9 o'clock in the morning. A couple of nights I've been up almost 24 hours before I could actually go to sleep. Another reason it's taken so long for the last week now, nothing wrong with my gallbladder, but I have been dizzy. The moment I stand up or stand in place, I get really weak, really dizzy, to the point I'm almost fading. My daughter was looking up. She thinks I got POTS. I won't know until I get to the doctor, but I got to get the car first before we can get to the doctor. So I'm at your guys' mercy. got to get these parts together so we can get the car running, so we can get some money and pay off some of the electric bills so our power doesn't get shut off. Because our power is going to get shut off. Now, my daughter is gone to uh, try to get a couple loans, but because she hasn't been working a year, they're denying her. And so she's looking up. She looked up electrical assistance, which she's talked to them. They said they got to call. She's got to call them tomorrow evening, in the afternoon. And when she does that, they're going to try to expedite it. They know the 19th is the deadline, and that's not even a guarantee. But if our power gets shut off, we're fucked. Because we won't be able to cook anything. The food in the refrigerator is going to spoil, and we got a lot of food in there. We won't be able to take showers because you need electricity to run the hot water tank. I have never ever been in my life have I been in this situation. So my goal is get this $300 so I can get the parts and get that car running so we can make some money. I should go get my phone. I will adjust this amount down as soon as somebody donates. Was it a week, 2 weeks ago since the last I've been on here? Oh, this fucking sucks. This really fucking sucks. And my eyesight is getting a lot worse. I probably got mistakes up here I don't even see. When you guys say something, it is really, really hard to see what it is you're writing. So yeah, 20, 50, 100, anything will help us out. See, I can walk to AutoZone. I just can't walk to Walmart. And the sooner I get the multimeter on there, the sooner I can figure out exactly what's going on. But yeah, we need help. We need help very badly. And that's not even a joke. To the point here I am. What? 2 o'clock in the morning? God, this fucking sucks. I was really hoping we didn't have to do this. Give me a second, I gotta find my phone. Oh, shit. Damn it. Ah, damn, I haven't been this stressed out in a long time. I honestly wish there was something I could do to make money. coming on so fucking late. I am so sorry, guys, but I got to get started on this because I know for a fact it's going to take a long time. Everything, brother, everything is good. Just this car has been fighting us so hard. See, I've taken that fuse box out and put it back in at least 4 or 5 times in the past, and not once ever did we had an issue with the power. For the last week now, we've taken apart that fuse box a couple of times, cleaning up and spraying with electrical cleaner into the plugs on the connections and everything else, and we just can't get power to the fucking fuse box. That's the only thing that's holding us up, folks. Literally, that is the only thing holding us up. And it's so devastating to know everything is done and we can't even get the fucking power to work. And it makes it more devastating as my daughter bought me a multimeter here a year ago, and it's nowhere to be found. It's gone. It's just simply gone. Light tester, the one that looks like an ice pick, those are gone. We had 3 of them. They're all gone. There's nowhere to be found anywhere. So I can't even test to see where the power is going, where it stops. I don't know if there's any power getting to the starter. I don't know if there's any power getting to the fuse box. I don't know. So I need to get a new freaking multimeter. I need to have standby money for a new freaking starter, and I got to have money to buy new fusees or buses if those are the problem. Yeah, this this and what makes it worse is, see, the car was ready to go a week ago, maybe a little bit more than a week ago. We could have been working if the car would turn on. And because it's this bullshit, our power is going to, the power to the house is going to be shut off on the 19th. So we got to get this thing so we can get some money to the electric bill so they don't shut off the power. Because if they shut off the power, we're screwed. We have nothing to cook with because it's all electric appliances. It's microwave. There won't be no power for the refrigerator, so the food's going to spoil. You're going to have no hot water, no water at all, basically, because it's run on electricity. We're basically going to live in a shell. So we have to get this money so we can find out where the power is not going to, where it stops. Is there a break in the line? I don't know. I have no way of testing it. It just it is so stressing me out. The reason you guys haven't seen me in a long time is because I didn't need help. We tried everything we could by ourselves. I got a number to one of those roadside mechanics, mobile mechanics. So we got no money to pay him. We've been out of money for 2 weeks now. That's awesome. That is awesome, boss. Yep. To get the car going, I need these items. Scrapyard sounds great, except that, like I said, it's the nearest one is 20 miles away, and I have no way to get there. Mr. Irish Whiskey. See, like I said, my eyes are so bad right now. I can barely see what you guys are writing. And it's good to see you, sir. It's been a while. Yeah, we tore the garage apart. We tore this place apart. A multimeter, 2 to 3 different other testers, all gone. Nowhere to be found. They're just gone. Well, we spent a week just tearing it apart and cleaning ends, plugs, connectors, cleaning them up, then dealing with the rain delays. It's been foggy here the last couple nights. But like I said, the car literally is ready to go. We just got to get it powered up. Anybody mechanical enough, maybe answer a question for me and ask and tell me from the battery, where is the first stop it makes? Is it the fuse boxes, or does it go straight to the starter? That's question number one. Where does it go from the battery? And I've tried looking up schematics and stuff. I can't see. My eyesight is so bad. I can't see if I'm actually looking at the right schematics. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Maybe that's why I can't get a correct answer, because they always seem to the HHR is always confused with the cobalt. They're very, very similar, but there are differences. I've watched so many different videos trying to catch the wiring of somebody fixing the wiring on a HHR. 99% of them is literally they're working on a cobalt. Even the fuse box is different on a cobalt versus a HHR. The placement and stuff like that. But yeah, all the connections are clean. They've been cleaned up. They've been sprayed cleaned. They've been wire brush cleaned. All the connections are good. All the freaking connections are good. See, and like I said, without a tester, I can't tell if there's power coming out to either or, to the fuse box or to the starter. But yeah, the clutch is fixed, the brakes are fixed, everything's fixed under the engine and stuff like that. It's just we can't start it. And it isn't that there's no crank, it's just there's no power, period. And I know the battery's good because I had it charged up, sat at the AutoZone for almost a week, and when I finally was able to get a ride to go get it, uh, they told me the battery was fully charged and it was a good battery. So it's not the battery. Hi, Roxy. My baby boy's here. Baby girl's here. I don't know, Whiskey. Irish, I don't know. This is really, really breaking me down. It really is. I just pray to God that this utility assistant people will be able to help us out by Monday. Because like I said, Monday, our power shut off. So no running water, no utilities, appliances, cooking stuff, all that's gone. All the food in the refrigerator is going to spoil. So I have my phone right here, folks. Anybody wants to really truly help us out, that we really do need help, please, please, please. $5, $10, $20. All right, Irish. Love you, man. Take care. God, I need help. So, folks, please, if you're out there, can you just share this out? So we can raise these money as soon as possible so we can get stuff so we can get the car running. Son of a bitch. Now's when we need the big donor people. Shit. Alright. Yeah, I knew it was a little late in the to be doing this, but I had to give it a shot for right now. But I will be up later and I will be pounding this because there's nothing else I can do. There's just nothing else I can do until I get some testing equipment and some fusies. I can't even test the fucking starter. And then the starter makes me nervous because, like I said, when I was putting it back on, which doesn't make any sense, but one of the studs, the screw studs, it was loose. It actually could wiggle in my hands, which I don't remember, but I never really tried it before. I don't know if that's normal or not. But when I tightened everything up, it's rock solid. And if it's not normal, it's not supposed to do that, that means we need a new starter. And I have a stinking feeling that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm out.
You out too?
I am out.
Damn.
Alright, folks. I'm going to shut her down for now. I will get back, like I said, first thing in the morning. So, until then, y'all stay safe.